Harrison Butker. And we're off and running from Ford Field. That's going to be taken in at the 8. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Dumps it off to his running back. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Dropping back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
To the air now on 1st and 10. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. They've got a man in motion. Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 27. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Third and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He has the first down to the 10. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the ground, this is Isaac Garindo. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw it. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Now looking to throw. He's on the move. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First and 10, looking to throw. And that is how our first quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They start out 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Throw on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Looking to the air here. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete.
Oh my gosh.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Garindo running between the tackles. Dukes out of one stop.
Don't let the fucking computer tackle, bro.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Jordan Battle with the INT.
Good
And
shit.
the Lions will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. On the move, headed right. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And he's out of bounds, past midfield. It's a 31-yard play. And that gives the Lions the first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play action on 1st down. Rolling out to his left. Harrison's got it on the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
27-yard line.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Lions, looking at 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff, and he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They send a tight end in motion. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Forced out to his right. Brought in close to the 8. And he's down to the 8 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. It's second and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. Another chance for him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Buckle up, it's third and goal. He gets it out left, and it's caught.
Hitting that bitch.
Take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Lions double their lead to 14. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up first and 10 from the 40. Back to throw now. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. From the red zone now. Flush down now to his left. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion here. From the gun, Gurindo. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. He'll throw it. Buying some time right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. He'll throw it yet again. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and long for him here. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He's going to throw this one. That's caught for the first. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They send a man in motion. Shotgun, handoff to Garindo. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Scores! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you could strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Garindo. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They're going play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down, ball at the 36. Now motion him out of the backfield. It's caught, Ferguson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Pass play now. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Now a give to Garindo. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Into traffic, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Prime connected with Xavier Worthy there. And it sets up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On the give, it's Garindo. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Chiefs trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. A fifth defensive back into the game for the Lions. Third down coming. Here's a throw. This one's caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
A tight end in motion now. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the struggle seeping into the ground game now as he's held up at the line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Back-to-back carries here. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Chased out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Stiff arm success. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Drops back. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Isaac Guerrero with the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10.
Chiefs 21.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He beams one deep right side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Guerrero. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And it was a game for fans of high